Hmm. Okay, so um, last we left off, I had left a ping to, you know, talk with us with the spaceport administrator, and after that, I think we want to just. Well, the plan is grab another heal from Jackalor and start the interrogation inside the
Yeah,
ship. Because I think it's been enough time for everyone.
Yep. Everyone around?
I think so.
All right.
Well, except for the people
So,
that
you managed to
died.
get back together. The party is now missing that once upon a time battalion that was behind it.
So, how
They're
do you
just
guys
NPCs.
escape the place?
I mean, I
Was pretty
would
fun.
go to the regiment and relay them.
You don't need to do that, you know.
I
People
know
die in the line of battle.
I don't need to do it, but I want to. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell them that the more people know that we're inquisitorial acolytes at this point, the more alive we're gonna be, because it's harder to kill us and get away with it, right?
Sure.
So, let's see. What do I have that's useful? I know I have Singer, but that isn't really appropriate here. So, can I like try to inspire them in some way, either with charm or command? As I just get on a box and go gather round, let me tell you of Ganondorf's last ride, etc.
You might attempt it. Are you sure you want to do this?
I feel like I owe it to Ganondorf. As stupid as this is, I feel like I have to.
This is one of those times I wish I had Dominate.
Well, shit.
All right, go
Who's
ahead.
do I know who his immediate superiors are?
You didn't get that much time to talk to him. He mostly talked about how the good old time at the Hive World was, where he grew up.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, just don't bother. Don't bother.
But we
That's my
might
suggestion.
need a line of cannon fodder between the enemies and the ship, Jackalor.
It's not going to help
Yeah.
much in this case because they're gonna kill us instead.
Well,
We
then
have
I'm
a line
gonna.
of cannon fodder. You and Jackalor want to take a pretty safe.
After seeing the administrator, then I am gonna go and try and find Ganondorf's commander, essentially.
I'm just gonna head back to the ship
Um,
now.
Give me an inquiry roll, minus 50. You have very little information to go on.
Minus 50. Oh boy. Does
don't
peer
find it.
worker help?
It will, yes.
Then it's minus 40. And actually, inquiry is trained, so it's a total of minus 30. Okay. That doesn't seem to have rolled. There we go.
Nope, that's a failure.
Sadly, you failed.
Yep.
You can't find them. Please head back
Yeah,
to the
doesn't
ship
appear
now.
to be in the yard.
Does
Yeah, if I can't find them in a reasonable amount of time, I'm just gonna head back. I can't afford to spend time on this. I need to interrogate the prisoner.
Wow. This is really gotta go that way, huh? Good. Alright, so you get on the ship, start interrogating the prisoner.
After Jackalor heals us and the prisoner one more time.
Sure,
I'll
sure.
take a little bit while longer before he can do it again, but just gonna stay
How
on the
long is
ship.
it, like an hour or?
You can only do it once every 6 hours, right?
Well,
Yeah.
yes, but he healed us before we passed out, and it's been like, I don't know, like 4 hours at least. It was
Yeah,
4
that's what I
hours.
meant.
I mean, it was 4 hours when we got our, or when we woke up, or when Jackalor woke up in the Ecclesiarchy place, right?
Yeah, you guys need to spend a few hours in the ship. That's what you do. That's what I'm saying.
But it took Bacon like 2 hours, or like those 4 hours to get up to the ship and then head back down again. Hence
Not
why
quite
I
that long,
figured
but
it
basically.
would be close to when we can heal
You guys
again.
have another hour or two,
Okay.
maybe just one. But
Do I have any? I have some fatigue left, so I might as well just try removing it.
Is the prisoner awake?
yeah, he's very awake. He's tied up though, fucked up.
Did Bacon remember to blindfold him, etc.?
He was mostly unconscious along the way here. That's not something to worry about.
I mean,
Corey.
it's a lot creepier if you wake up tied up in a room without being able to see your captors. I'm fishing for
As far as
interrogation
I know,
bonuses.
you put a hood on him, so not really blindfolded, but he didn't see anything.
Okay.
So.
It works.
Yeah. And then, while Jackalor's resting, I'm just gonna nod Jeff over and we're gonna drag the prisoner over to a chair and just tie him up.
Oh, that reminds me. Roll me a 1d6. You can choose. Either 6 or 1 is good. In fact, just choose me a number.
I'm aiming for a, well, it's a 5.
Well, I failed it.
Alright, 5 is good. Oh!
Oh, I should have had a
Oh.
minus.
This is gonna get real interesting now.
Did we get the leader?
You got the actual guy that is the actual contact, yes.
Oh, yes. The Emperor protects.
I rolled I rolled a willpower test roll. I need to add a -10 from fatigue.
That is true, Jackalor. You need to roll properly. That's why we have this
No,
roll.
That's not how I do. No, it's the.
How?
That's a 10, not a -10. I'm an idiot. No, fuck, no, I'm an idiot. That was correct. What I rolled was
Yes,
correct.
you did fine. What the hell are you talking about?
Yes, no, I'm just being an idiot. That's it. Yeah, so the second roll was correct.
What are
Also,
you
apparently
rolling
rolled-
for?
Oh, it's my meditation.
Oh.
I need to skill a whoop.
We can just wait. Is the prisoner trying to
He's just
say
trying-
anything while we just keep him in
trying
the
to
chair?
remove- What he's trying to do is remove his fatigue faster. That's all.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's fine. So essentially we're keeping the prisoner in the chair while he can hear someone breathing not too far from him. Just for the hour it takes for Jackalor to, you know, recover and as be, you know, healable again.
Yeah, I have one bit of bad news. There doesn't seem to be any bad chairs in here. They're all really nice and luxurious. So,
That's fine. That just makes it
Alright.
creepier.
It's like the Monty Python Spanish Inquisition. Send him to the comfy chair.
Is he trying to say anything after 10, 15 minutes, half an hour?
let's check his stuff here.
How is
All
his
this.
willpower? Also, Bacon, do you know how to make virus bombs? Just as an aside.
Mm,
Asking for a friend.
Oh, yeah, he's completely kind of just breaking in the chair. What's going on?
I have Architect Epic. If I roll my Architect, can I know how to make virus bombs?
Sadly, that's more of a bio kind of deal. You actually do get to that eventually, but I don't think that's part of your stuff quite yet.
Sorry, Chris, I can't.
Oh, well, if we keep going at this rate, we're gonna level up enough soon. So just put it on the high priority. We're willing to funnel some XP into you, I think, at this point, given how this planet has treated us.
See what level I can get it.
Okay, so... Well, whenever you're ready, Jackalor, I guess.
Can I roll, how often can I roll again?
As far as I know, you get to keep rolling unless you really botch it up or something. We'll check your talent, just make sure. But I'm pretty
Just
sure
a
you can just
small
keep doing it.
willpower test, nothing special.
Yeah. So unless you botch significantly, I'm just gonna let you keep going. Don't worry about it.
I mean, honestly, it could be like a once per 15 minutes kind of thing. If
But he has about an hour.
Yeah.
So I'll let him do another one.
Yay.
Go.
Then I spend for every 10 minutes I reduce one level of fatigue.
Mhm.
So I need to spend 30 minutes.
Okay, before
Oh,
Jackalor
he'll be
heals
up
the
for him.
prisoner, I want to do something else to hopefully unnerve him even more. I just want to gently pet him before the heal hits. Still silent, completely.
Fuck you. Fuck you and whatever sick shit you're doing here.
And then he feels the psychic phenomena hit, right? And he knows how fucked he truly is.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
have-
doing anything for psychic phenomena, so whatever.
Well, not until I actually roll the thing.
Well, I mean more in terms of the actual healing power, because that's creepy.
Oh,
Someone
yeah,
pets
that's-
you and
that's
then you
creepy.
heal, and it's like, oh no!
One down.
Who
This
is that?
for the prisoner. This is for the prisoner.
You're a prisoner. Alright.
Please tell me he starts screaming in a panic.
Totally.
Hey, I actually healed up to not being critical.
Now heal me, now heal me! Don't roll a 9. Jackalor?
Yes, I'm rolling.
Oh, thank God.
Rolled and rolled and rolled.
Heal 3. Bacon, do you need healing?
No, I'm fine. I'm at 7.
I mean, I don't think we
Do
need
some
healing.
healing, yes.
I'm just imagining a black priest with me sitting in a classroom going, now then, if you don't have an excruciator kit, anything that puts the prisoner off balance can be advantageous. Pain is not the only way to cooperation.
I mean, technically, you have something that is kind of Scriptinator kit. You have a tech priest with a Medixia mechandendrite.
I'm not sure we have the appropriate kind of chemicals in the thing. And you don't have the torture thing, so I'd have to be showing you what to do, so
The Medicea mechandendrite actually does allow nifty interrogation part of its stuff.
It gives plus 10 to torture, I think. Plus 10 to interrogation, yeah.
Would that apply to my interrogation once I start in on him? If I'm just
If you
telling...
guys can work together well enough, it might apply a little bit, but would be washed by how untrained he is. So
So yeah, so I'm just gonna go with the completely psychologically breaking this guy.
Sure, go ahead. Let's
Yeah.
see, what towns does this guy have? Get stuff? Good to know.
So I'm gonna let him scream for like 15-20 seconds, and I'm just gonna gently start patting him on the head. Again, just with that, shh, shh, it's okay kind of movement.
What? Who the fuck are you?
I don't say anything yet.
What's going on?
I pull slightly on his ear, as if disciplining a naughty child. This is not what I want him to do.
Fuck you!
Slap him across the face. Not particularly hard enough for him to, know that I'm displeased.
You're a piece of shit.
No response. I can see how he could come to that conclusion. But he's actually... Does he keep telling me things?
Sure.
What does he keep saying? Does he keep calling me names, etc.?
Yeah, he seems to be trying to resist in some shape or form.
Is he saying things that are arguably untrue?
I don't understand what you mean by arguably untrue.
Well, for example, if he calls me, the twisted spawn of a donkey, I'm gonna slap him to show that I take displeasure in him lying.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
I'm just...
He's gonna accuse you of being some kind of daemonette mistress.
I'm just gonna pet him at that again.
Well,
There. It's okay. Still not saying anything. How wide are Jeff's and the Here's eyes at this point when they see this happening?
I'm rolling
I
my
don't-
eyes at this.
I don't think that I have eyes, just lens, and they just are looking at the guy. Like,
Sadly, you have not switched your eyes out yet. You do not have the cybernetic senses yet.
oh, I have eyes then. Probably you
Yep.
can see them because he's always with his hood, but
Yeah, your visor covers them, so they don't see them, but you do have eyes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he don't see any problem with torturing a meat bag. Happens.
How disturbed
I
is
know
he
he-
at the thought of a demonette?
He seems pretty fucking disturbed. Yeah. I mean, he was
I'm all
just
like-
saying random shit.
And that pet there was like, oh.
Well, at this point, he is going to attempt to bite his tongue off. Time to die.
Oh, come on. He's still gagged, I assume.
I told
you
you,
thought
he
he
wasn't
was
gagged. He has a
Okay.
bag over his head.
Reaction interfere.
Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna roll willpower to see if he can try.
Does he have a fail to do this?
He
fails.
fails. He can't bring himself to bite his own tongue off.
I'm gonna step towards the door and motion for Jeff to stand within the room. And I'm gonna go out into the corridor and in my best command voice go, "Away with you, foul fiends!"
I mean, I can just activate fucking.
So, in the corridor with all the with some people in it.
No, we're in the ship, or in the next compartment or whatever.
Ah, okay. That's
I'm
what I meant.
essentially gonna pretend to be a skeptical priest that just rescued him, cause fuck it, why not?
Sure. Roll me a deceive check.
Are you loving this yet, Epic? Do I get bonuses for wishful thinking on his part?
That's for me to decide. You to find out.
Oh, goddammit, that doesn't work. That's right, I need to roll through here.
Yeah.
Away with you, foul feet! Get away from that man! What are you doing, you foul beast?
You definitely succeeded. By a lot. He is now completely convinced that you have just saved his life from demons.
I think I'm just gonna be outside the room now.
Yes.
So he doesn't see
Man,
me.
I will see to this man! Purge this place! Walk in. Stand in front of him and pull off his hood.
Oh, thank you so. Oh, fuck! It's you.
Wait. Didn't I kill you?
I thought. Sure.
How are you alive?
My twin brother. You
Draw
killed
my
twin
weapon
brother.
and point it at his face. What are you doing in this foul place, man? Explain yourself!
Look, I don't know what's going on.
And that's how you break an Arbite. In the name of the Emperor, tell me everything.
Look, all I did was fucking take the fucking contract, okay? That's all I fucking did.
What contract? Tell me about this contract.
But
Oh, that poor sod.
Look, all I did, Sir Blassie managed to come over back to the high world, okay? He just wanted to make sure that he had some muscle on it that wouldn't be, hurt by the law. So he got some friends together. He equipped us. Look, I just want to go home.
And what are you doing in a warp-infested shithole like this, then? Your story doesn't make much sense. Tell me more!
I'm City. I don't know where I am.
The Sisters of Battle are purging this place as we speak! Why are you here, man? It's been 3 years since I saw you!
What? He's getting insanity points.
So how much bonuses am I getting for my interrogation roll to pump him for information now?
A lot. Let's put it that way. He's completely convinced.
Going according to plan, guys. I got this.
My
Nice
fucking
job.
god.
Oh.
Emperor. Emperor safeguard me.
When both the dice and the player were both like, fuck you.
No, really, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy, fuck his mind, fuck his everything.
You're doing that very well.
So, how should I roll my interrogation? Because I want to find out everything, looking for signs as to why he might have been targeted and if he's legit.
So, roll me interrogation. You get plus 60.
Ooh. But I need to roll through fellowship.
If you get 8 or more successes, he goes unconscious from fear.
Well, I'm gonna just keep questioning him after he comes to. Just have, at that point,
Sure.
if he passes out, just bring
He
in Jack.
blacks out multiple times during this interrogation.
Yeah,
But
at some
You're
point.
getting information every time.
Yeah, just have at some point Jeff and the here standing there, you know, have the here go outside when he comes to one time and just fire off a couple of shotgun shells with my combat shotgun. You know, so he hears gunfire close to his room. Just keep the tension on, you know? Commit to the bit, you know? Make it feel real to
Sure.
him.
So, what you managed to find out is that he was hired by what used to be a rather long-distance contact of a rogue trader.
Okay.
A rogue fucking trader. A rogue fucking trader.
Ugh.
He is, yes, he is the Arbitrage's contact for a rogue trader. And he had gathered what friends he could to basically act as the muscle while the rogue trader was in town,
Oh my
trying to
fucking
protect
god.
whatever assets they had.
We are so fucked. We are so fucked. Fucking rogue trader. A fucking rogue trader. Holy fucking shit, we are so fucked.
Yeah,
Holy fucking shit,
I've only know a little bit about them. I've seen one of them as an NPC, but yeah, I can see how that could be bad.
So,
Let me put it this
you
way.
guys can now make your rolls to know what a rogue trader is.
What kind of role?
Put it this way. What's the role?
You guys got Imperium, things like that. I
I
know
don't
from
have
your
Imperium.
base stuff that a Hive world would generally have more urban legends. Forge worlds would deal business with them, but wouldn't talk much about them.
And
The
fucking
Void Ships would
Hardborn.
actually be the least likely to have anything go on just naturally, so...
Yeah, I don't think I have any info on him.
Yeah,
Oh my fucking-
the only
Put it
thing
this
that...
way.
Yeah, go ahead, Jacklor.
You have Merchant as a trade. I'll let you roll that.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sure. Any modifiers? None, I assume?
Because of how it is, it'll be like a -10 or -20. I'll give you a -10. I'll be generous on you.
Okay.
Let's see. For you, let's open everyone's stuff.
I have Imperial Creed and just general literacy, and that's about it. That might come into.
Imperial Creed, that would apply, but it would be more about something else. So you can roll me that, and it'll just be straight up.
Intelligence, right?
Well, that's interesting. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. That's not even within my bonus.
I don't think that I can know anything about Rogue Trader.
Let's see. Armor, Low Gothic, Scrimshar, Tech, Machine Cult, Literacy, Archaeotech. Oh, actually, no. This would apply to Archaeotech.
Oh,
Oh my fucking holy shit, a fucking
You
rogue
may
trader.
roll your Archaeotech.
so
You really do hate us, Epic. You really do hate us.
I mean, the dude... Shit, I mean, he knows where the ship is.
Pretty much, yeah. We're so fucked. Generally speaking, we are so fucked.
And in character, we think he's a heretic.
All right. So, great news. We got some people rolled that rolled real good. So you now know that from two of your party members, from Bacon, you know that they are one of the very few people that actually sometimes even bring in some archaeotech for the tech priest to actually, look into. The rogue traders generally go out into the Cronus Expanse and are actually in charge of things like colonizing planets. They are giving an entire warrant and everything that basically makes them immune to any kind of law within the Imperium.
Including Inquisition?
Including Inquisition, short of being aligned with Chaos itself.
well, fuck.
Well, I guess we just need to get... Fuck. I guess we just finger him to our boss like a potential sighting we might have stumbled onto.
So, as far as that's more or less what you know, Bacon. You know that they are supremely rich and wealthy. things like that as well. But over here with Jackalore, yep. Jackalore knows that they are, you know, they're given the warrant, etc. They are the kind of merchants you want to deal with for illegal shit. Well, the few that can actually get away with that kind of stuff without problems most of the time. And yeah, they have all the money.
Yeah.
I vote we sacrifice the Psyker as our apology. It's fine. How bad could it be? We have a ship too, right?
That's an-
Yeah, totally.
Let me put it this way. That I think was in a what's it called? The one where you play Space Marines, where you try. We talked about this before.
Hmm.
Talking about Death Watch?
Yeah, Death Watch. Yeah, that's in Death Watch. They fought that.
I don't think they fought
Yeah.
a rogue trader.
No, not the thing you're talking about. It's the guy I talked to on Discord.
So yeah,
He played Death Watch.
congratulations. You have gained the full attention of the rogue trader.
Yeah. 30d10 worth of meta bomb damage is how fucked we
The
are.
fact is that he tried to assassinate us. What were we supposed to assume?
I love how this all fell into pieces like this. It was great.
Fucking it had to be a fucking rogue trader. Like, it had to be a fucking rogue
Okay,
trader.
what can he tell us about this particular rogue trader and other missions he has done for him?
Generally, he was actually just the contact on this world for being Arbites. He wasn't particularly, important or anything until the rogue trader actually came here for some reason. He does know that the rogue trader was trying to apparently feel out the cold trade over here, which is really weird. We might be really far into the frontier, but we're not particularly supposed to have the gold trade here being a major skill hub. As well as just some, he was told to look for, he knows that the other groups were told to look for weird tech and such.
Oh god, fucking damn it. So he's in on something weird going on here, which could... I have a feeling he's one strand in a bigger conspiracy now. He might actually be the main mission all along. Fuck. Oh.
Let's not fuck with the rogue trader in the future.
I'm gonna ask him what ways he had to get in contact with the rogue trader.
Usually he was the one that was, brought into contact, but his microbead used to connect to, the seneschal, but it didn't seem that was on his, that was on his suit.
We still
He
have
knows
the...
he knows where he used to be 3 years ago. He used to just be in, he used to have his ship parked in the port. Doesn't know where it is now, though.
So assume that the rogue trader ship is actually, like in orbit, because I assume at least they're generally too big to bring into the spaceport, and it's like a shuttle that he takes down, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Okay. I see.
Now, he does have a pretty big shuttle on here because he was also apparently requisitioning a lot of uniforms for his men. Apparently, best quality carapace or something like that.
I mean, that's like
He
a
gave
drop in
some to the
fucking
Arbites
bucket.
that he was using for muscle.
The fucking drop in the bucket.
I mean, Inquisition is such a crappy calling in a way. I mean, we could in theory upgrade and join. We've clearly proved our competence now, right?
Basically, the difference between a rogue trader and the Inquisition is one focuses more on influence, one has all the money.
Yes, I get it. They're the pioneer branch of the, you know,
Yeah.
establishment. Okay, fair enough. Okay, what else can I get out of him that's potentially useful? Actually, I'm gonna ask him about the Inquisitor if he knows anything about that, and if the... at least any rumors, the kind that, you know, anything that might have been going around.
He doesn't know too much about him. He wasn't particularly connected. He knows that the acolytes have been looking around for anything weird. He knows that the Inquisitor's been here for nearly a good 7 or 8 months now. At least openly. Whether or not he was around before that, they're not sure.
Okay.
All they know is some kind of big firefight happened at one point, and something involving possible psychers? Not sure. Then he gets knocked out again.
Step out for a second. Get the update on rogue traders from the others, I assume.
Yeah.
You said you sensed
Because of your
something.
background, you did know about the urban myths of psychers being on a hive world. I mean, rogue traders. They basically took up the tales of, you know, heroes and shit generally.
I mean, the rogue psychers, are they villains or heroes in these tales?
Rogue traders do both.
Oh, rogue traders, right.
Yep.
You said you sensed
the
something here about psychic going on this planet? You're muted.
Oh.
I'm sure it was
Yeah,
very good, whatever you said.
I mean, like, I asked what you were said what now?
You said you sensed psychic weirdness going on this planet before?
Yes, a tiny little bit, but nothing special.
It seems that Inquisitor is here investigating just that. That's a clue as to the information we need to find out. So at least we have an idea. Now that gives us two ways to proceed with this. We can either investigate what he's investigating and see what we can discover, but if he's been here 8 months, tracking whatever it is, that seems unlikely, or we can continue as we are and try and get him. Seems interesting that the rogue trader would be here at the same time, though.
True.
It doesn't seem like we've done a lot of damage to this person, given how wealthy they are, if they're using that kind of stuff we saw as standard equipment. And they did try to kill us, but maybe we try and arrange a meeting with one of the representatives, because if they're as powerful as they say, then I have a feeling that if they really wanted to get us, they could, so force would be an ineffective way to resolve this in any case. Alright, we're charging. But I don't know.
Charge.
My first instinct is to, at this point, use the microbead we have from the dude we ran into earlier and try and use it to reach that rogue trader in some way. I think the microbead we have is the one we took from the light carapace stuff earlier, right? The Stormtrooper carapace is something that we... The Stormtrooper carapace is all melted. I don't know, I think at this point we've made enough of us. Now we need to turn this into an in with the Inquisitor. So I figure at this point we at least need to open dialogue with the groups and then reach out to, you know, person in question, at least as a mediator and established party if nothing else. At the very least it gives us an excuse to start talking to him. Hell, we could ask him for help resolving this quote-unquote misunderstanding and offer to help him with his mission in return. What do you think, Dahir?
Sounds good.
Still going according to plan-ish.
Yeah. Kind of, hopefully.
Well, at least my initial fear of not making enough of a splash to provide an adequate smokescreen has been allayed. Let's go back in. And once he wakes up next, I'm gonna have Dahir be next to him. And I'm gonna tell him that the Psyker will scan him for signs of corruption to see if we can let him go.
I'm assuming you want me to fail this.
I'm gonna say that this is gonna be an extended procedure that might take a couple of days before we're entirely sure. But either way, I do want you to actually scan him, just in case they're involved with the weird psychic shit somehow. There might be some residue on him or something.
I'll roll science on him, but I don't actually know that. I can't actually. I'll tell you that in private. I don't actually do that. I can just tell.
Well, that's fine. That's just an excuse to keep him around then.
Okay, I'll just roll my perception, then like a phenomenon active on him. Any modifiers? Epic.
Minus 20.
I mean,
Not happening.
if I don't know if it can work that way, then he sure as hell doesn't either. And well done, Jackalor.
Apparently. That's something, I
So
guess.
that was science or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Tiny science.
Yep, thought so. He's a normal person.
Okay. I'll tell you that he's a normal person. He is not a demon or anything like that.
Don't worry, my
Can't
friend.
tell you anymore.
We can't tell you what exactly is going on here, but we'll try to get you home. I'll try to talk the others down from killing you. You're a loyal member of the Imperium, I'm sure of it.
I hope you're talking about were.
I mean, I'm trying to play good cop here. I'm his friend, I saved him from the demonette, remember?
Yeah, but that by itself, it means he's gonna have to die.
The fact that he knew what a demonette was?
Yes.
I don't give a fuck. Not our mission.
He actually doesn't know. He actually just was spouting words that he heard the cleric.
I mean, the way he did it, I'd be like, close enough. We can kill him for that. Nobody's gonna ask questions.
I mean, if while we're
Yeah, they wouldn't
outside,
ask questions about it.
if while we're outside, the Here mentions that he knows an awfully lot about the war based on how he was speaking. There's gonna be some more questions to him about how long the Demonette has been talking to him, and if she ever talked to him 3 years back. And that he needs to be honest or we can't cast its influence out.
He doesn't even know what a demonette is. He just says that he heard the cleric saying cast out the demonette before.
Which clerics?
The ones in the ecclesiarchy.
Where?
Okay, they're all corrupted.
What are their names?
In
Serial
the
numbers,
church.
now!
Oh no! Look, I got the serial number of one of them. He had a parking ticket.
I'll take down the serial number. We're gonna check up on that cleric.
I don't think this is getting anywhere other than annoying Epic by creating more characters.
Listen, this is stuff that we can show to the Inquisitor as proof that we have been running a genuine investigation. We have leads, we have suspects, we have the outline of a conspiracy to silence Inquisition representatives and possibly a demon cult that it's protecting, involving a rogue trader and potentially spanning multiple worlds. Clearly, we are on a real mission, Shacklehorn. This is
Okay.
fuel for our deception. These little details will sell it, okay? This is why
Fair
we're
enough.
doing this. We are building our cover. We haven't even talked to a single person that directly relates to the main mission, but we're already finding things out about it.
Fucking hell. We're so fucked.
Each session, I'm kind of swinging between our boss is an idiot to our boss is a fucking genius. I mean, really.
Wonderful, wonderful. The plan comes together.
I love the fact that despite all of these curveballs, we are still managing to systematically work our initial plan. That's what I love about this. It's proceeding as planned.
Sure, sure. Look at it that way. I mean, this went in such a way that this is going to go perfectly for what the actual mission is. But hey,
We're either gonna get promoted or taken out back and shot after this. Either or.
it's one or the other. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Okay, I'm actually gonna ask him if he knows any of his fellows that are involved with said priests, or anyone else in among his, Arbite's brothers that is involved with the rogue trader. If he knows any more contacts.
As far as he knows, he was the primary contact among the Arbites.
Hey, we took something out?
What is his rank in the Arbites? How high up is he?
He was all right. He wasn't like super high up, but he had his own little squad and everything until he got killed.
So in terms of
Like
police
you.
forces, was he a sergeant, lieutenant, captain, it's chief?
Let's. This was probably something more along the lines of a sergeant or a captain, maybe. I don't know
Well-
ranks very well in the police, so.
I mean, I looked it up a little for the Salem Police Department. Captain essentially runs runs a department more or less. A lieutenant could be like in a small town like this, manage a single watch, and a sergeant would be like,
It would probably be a lieutenant then.
Okay, reasonable.
generally didn't have much power himself, but the rogue trader, when it started letting money through, opened a lot of doors for him. So
Okay. I know how we can set him loose. We tell him that we are gonna put him back where the demon had grabbed him first. And that is gonna take him back in time because of how the warp works. And as an added blessing, he's not gonna remember a thing. And that will keep him quiet, because if the Inquisition realizes that he knows, he's gonna be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
he's pretty convinced that you are legit, and he doesn't have a damn
I mean,
clue
I'm
about
not
how
gonna.
warp
I'm
works,
asking,
so.
like, Jackal if he thinks that's a good idea, because I'm not quite sure about this far-fetched, crazy idea yet.
I mean, I think you should just shoot him. I mean, yeah, it might work, but it's gonna have some tons of questions. We don't want the rogue trader getting
Well,
his hands back on
if
that
the
guy.
rogue trader interrogates him, he's gonna think that he traveled back into the past after being nabbed by
He's not gonna
demons
buy
from the warp and rescued by the ecclesiarchy.
He's not
Rescued
gonna buy
particularly
that
by
one.
the guy that he once went to go and kill for the rogue trader.
Yeah.
This could keep the rogue trader from killing us in fear of a paradox.
No, that's not happening. He's not gonna buy that. No fucking way. That's
I
not
hate
the
to
one-
tell you this, rogue trader goes all the time in the warp.
Yeah. It's not gonna fucking work.
I'm gonna ask him, if he was 3 years in the past, could he figure out a way to contact his master?
Yeah, probably. It wouldn't be too hard.
Excuse me for a second. Can go outside. Talk to the here. I take it. How likely is time travel when you work with the warp?
It actually happens a fair amount, but usually it goes more of, the space travel kind of deal, not the backwards in
Yeah.
time deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it plausible that he would believe this?
No.
Oh, he would. The guy who's you're talking to probably would.
Yeah, I don't
Because
think he's
The only reason the psyker would even know about this is because he's a psyker.
Uh-huh. And he does have, like, warp as a forbidden lore.
Yep. And that is why he would know. I'm not even gonna have him roll or anything. That's pretty
Yeah,
common.
but I don't think the fucking rogue trader is buying that shit at all.
Ah, no, the rogue
That
trader wouldn't buy
no,
it in a million
fuck
years.
that. Not what I want. Could you make it look convincing for our friend in there that we were stepping through time on a mission of utmost importance, and that he must lead us to his master 3 years in the past? Said in character in that exact tone.
How? Can I? Do you think that's any way plausible? I mean, he'd probably.
Do some weird warby shit so he buys it. That's what I need from you, Jackalor. Then we use him to get a sit down with the rogue trader.
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to activate the fucking force the fucking perils of not perils of the warp, the fucking psychic phenomena.
Can you make like a light show or something?
Not really.
Psychic phenomena does.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think I want to do a force psychic phenomena. Yeah. No, I can't really do that. I'm sorry.
Jackalor, do you want to recruit this Arbites as an underling of ours?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Let's do it.
No. No. Let's not do it.
Because we could go in there and tell him that we have a mission of utmost importance, but after he participates in this, he's in the Inquisition for life and he can't quit. And then we shoot him when we're done with him, but you know.
I mean, what
He
do you
could-
want him for him exactly?
To to give us a clean line to the rogue trader because we have no way to get into contact. And we have...
Oh, that's such a terrible idea. The rogue trader might just shoot us on the fucking spot.
But he knows where our ship is. If we don't talk to him, he's gonna do something stupid again.
Fair enough. I guess if you really want to do this...
I mean, I'm open to suggestions, but I feel like we need to talk to this dude at this point. We're at more risk if we don't.
Yeah, I guess... So do you want me to actually invite the fucking psychic phenomena?
No, probably not. We should get Jeff's input before we commit to something this idiotic in character.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in and sit down next to the guy with a sigh. Okay, here's the problem. Some nasty things happened at Malfi a couple of years back, around the time you were taken from there, and we're trying to figure out what exactly happened and how to set it right. I can't tell you any more than that. So any detail you can remember, either about the Inquisitor, or the things he was hunting, or the Rogue Trader, would be helpful. Is there anything at all you can tell us?
I don't know.
Think hard, man.
I mean, the only thing that they seemed interested in is that for some reason a lot of the Chaos cults have been slowly disappearing.
Oh no.
Wait, what? Oh, holy shit, that's bad.
Oh, score! That's an important piece of information. I'm glad I went back in there. Tell me every little detail you can remember.
I don't know. It's just been
You're served the...
described.
Every little detail you remember is a service to the Emperor now. Please, try.
Okay. The acolytes of the Inquisitor were going around, asking about, what is the deal with how in the last couple of years, for some reason, the people involved with, the darker side of things have just been disappearing. Usually those without much renown or anything like that, but it's been affecting some of the nobles, so it's been noticed.
Holy shit, that's bad.
It's been affecting some of the nobles. Are you saying they are involved in these cults, my child?
They usually do. Yes, it's normal. Usually, yes.
Exterminatus. That's out of character, by the way, but we are so nuking this place, Jackalor.
Oh, fucking yes.
Epic, thank you for providing us with however dim a chance to kill an entire planet. I will be covered in freckles from head to toe. I will be entirely red of skin.
You're now an Indian. Good job.
Sadly, usually cults of Slaanesh are pretty popular among high nobles and stuff, so yeah, it's pretty normal. So it is a dim chance, but yes, there is a chance for Exterminatus.
If it's bad enough that nobles are getting affected by the cults vanishing in a way that makes them go, oh shit, it's bad.
Yeah.
You're not dead yet, Bacon. You know about.
We are not letting this guy go. We are keeping him in here because every time I think he's told us everything, there's something more. We are keeping him.
Okay, sure. I mean, that's about all the info he has any kind of access to, so.
Tell us more about what's normal with the nobles being involved with these cults.
Like, you know that that's normal. You're from a hive world.
Disgusting. Then again, if a lieutenant in the Arbites knows, it's like an open secret, like everyone knows here. I assume
Yeah, I mean, the ecclesiarchy knows.
I would assume that, like most high worlds, this would be something that people would hide a little more.
They hide it a bit. Who specifically goes to them, and that kind of shit. But it is pretty common knowledge that, especially for the younger nobles, they tend to go and hang out with cults of Slanesh sometimes.
I see.
Yeah, but like, how many have been disappearing?
Well, only a few of the nobles, but almost most of the chaos stuff seems to have disappeared. No one's sure why.
How many people?
Well, we've had, a couple 100,000 go missing, but we're not sure which is which.
Do you know of any meetings, particularly ones that are still...
Not personally.
We are gonna need your old Arbeit's passwords to verify your identity, by the way. We're trying to match you up with our records from Malfi.
I'm amazed you managed to get any records of Malfi in general. Most of that shit's been... I'm not even sure why you'd trust it, but okay.
The machine spirits and buildings were left intact. I've said too much.
I mean, I was talking mostly... Wait, what?
I mean, what did you ever say there's a big warp storm coming?
God damn it. Now he thinks that everyone's been abducted from that planet. It's just an empty fucking metal skeleton. Excellent. We're actually in the shadow reflection of Malfi. He goes outside and starts screaming. Like, no!
Oh my fucking
Has
god.
anyone tried to get out yet of the ship?
No.
Didn't think so.
I would probably be close to the door, keeping a watch.
I assume we have
you can roll me an
external...
awareness check.
Don't we have external monitors for that?
Do.
Yeah, Bacon,
Oh.
you'd be at them, not at the fucking door.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the monitors.
Alright, you don't notice anything.
Also, could I try to see if there's any virus bombs on the ship?
Just in case.
Sure.
Rolls
Oh, I roll.
a 100 and a 1d100. There are virus bombs on this ship.
So,
Why are
do
we
I roll?
asking about virus bombs all the time now?
I don't know. Blame fucking Chris.
I have no
You
comment
want
on
some?
this, but this planet needs to die.
Maybe. Yeah, I agree with him.
Okay, go ahead. Look for them. You don't find anything. There you go. You wasted your time. Good job.
Good to know.
That's very short-sighted of our boss. Then again, given our track record so far, I can understand his reluctance to place them anywhere near our reach. Okay, one more question about this dude. Well, two. First, what can he tell us about the noble that runs the spaceport around here?
Well, used to.
Oh, he doesn't know too much about them. They're just one of the high nobles. He knows that he's also apparently a contact of the rogue trader, but
Of course.
Oh,
other
then we
than that,
don't.
he doesn't know much.
Then we don't need a separate line of communication there. We're good.
Yeah, we can just get this guy. Yeah, but like, you need to ask again about the codes and shit. Got that line.
Yeah, I'm just gonna borrow Jeff's data slate and just ask him if he could give me the codes. Just, record them and then, just do the whole nod. Yes, that does seem to match up with what we recovered. Just, you know, so we have an Arbite lieutenant's fucking passcodes for as long as it takes for them to lock those out.
Yeah, sure.
And then, which houses are exceptionally corrupt and which slightly less so around here?
He gives a general kind of feeling for them. He's not especially in the know on that.
Hmm. Yeah, I assume not. But we, at least at this point, would have an idea as to who the really, really horrible assholes are.
Generally, yeah.
Okay, good. Well,
Can we shoot him in the head now?
I'd say we keep him for at least a couple of days until we've talked with the locals. I mean, if we have to sell him back to the rogue trader if he wants this Arbite, that might be a way we can avoid getting completely fucked.
Probably, yeah, fair enough.
Shooting him seems a waste if we don't have to. So, he's relatively comfortable in that chair, he can stay there for now.
Relatively comfortable.
So, Bacon, make me an awareness roll.
We are totally getting fucked. Any bonus?
Of course we are.
Sure,
That's natural.
you get plus 40.
Okay, so I have plus 20. Awareness is perception, right?
You are using the ship's sensors. Or is that factored into the plus 40?
That's why
probably,
it's partly plus
yeah.
40.
You might want to reroll that one, just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea to spend one fate so I
That's
can
a...
roll.
Oh, yeah. You're not trained in awareness yet, are you?
Nope.
Alright. Up to you. Oh.
That's better.
So, they're trying to be somewhat inconspicuous about it, but yeah, it appears there's people starting to surround the ship.
I
They're
just
pretty
use
heavily
my
armored too.
microbit. Guys, we are getting surrounded.
Are they in the carapace armor? Are they from the rogue trader?
Yep.
Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of guys. Yeah. Yeah.
And as you're paying more attention, it seems they're starting to wheel in some turrets of some kind.
Guys, they have turrets. We are totally
Look.
fucked.
We
They
have...
appear to be armed with las cannons.
Is
As I said
our
before-
shuttle armed?
No.
It has some minor armaments, but they're mostly just missiles.
Yeah.
How
This is what I
big
meant
a
by...
set of missiles?
They're meant for more of anti-ship kind of stuff,
Good, big enough.
but you're pointed in completely the wrong direction to try and use them on anything right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff microbeats that door. Excuse us, we seem to have found another nest. I'm gonna have to step away for a second. You'll be safe here, this area is well guarded. So here we need to go. Out, close the door, leave him manacled to the chair.
Yup. What is it now?
I assume you would have heard on the microbeat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's about what I expected. Kind of surprised they must want us alive if they want to. He hasn't just dropped a bunch of like bombs from space or something.
You're in an archaeotech ship.
Fair
so
enough.
You know.
Oh yeah, that would probably be why he hasn't dropped bombs on us yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be why. He's gonna try. They're probably gonna kill us and then take the ship.
As soon as I get to the cockpit, I'm
As
gonna...
Jeff is paying attention to things, he does notice that they make way for a pair of people.
There are
Damn it.
2 guys coming up. They are making way
Is
for
that
them
one
to.
Yes, Jackal, it is. As soon as I make it to the cockpit, I just... Is there some kind of a loudspeaker system for outside?
Oh, there is. Sadly, it seems you're being jammed.
It's not
That's
a
annoying.
hard line? For a loudspeaker hooked to the hull?
And now that he's paying particularly close attention, especially with that roll, apparently someone had put a giant mechanical claw around your doorway to prevent you from leaving if you attempted to.
Yeah, they also block our exit.
I'm glad I still have 2 fate points for rerolls on the sieve. It's go time, boys.
I will try to-
Seems that way, yes.
So, Jeff, you recognize one of the people that are walking up. It's that Inquisitor you're here to check out.
I will try to get in a connection with the loudspeakers of the ship.
They don't seem to work.
Can't I use tech use to try to make it work?
Not particularly. Unless you somehow got, like, a super amazing one. It's minus 60 right now.
How is that even
Maybe.
possible? Like, they're hardwired into the ship, no?
They are. What they're doing is actually blaring a bunch of jamming noise just literally over your stuff. It's not that it's not connecting, it's that the vibrations don't matter.
It's
Ah.
minus 60. I can probably
Oh wait,
do
how
it.
can you talking with the microbeats then?
Basically, the way he's going to get through this is literally amplifying it to the point that it somehow gets through the stuff.
Yeah, how are you
Yeah.
using the microbeats then?
Because they're not getting through your ship.
Oh.
It's not coming through the hull, they're blaring noise outside, because apparently they know how dangerous we are when we get to speak.
Epic, it
More
was like
accurately,
minus
they're
60.
trying to prevent any form of communication you might have. So they're
Yeah.
going across all the spectrums.
Minus 60, you said.
Yep.
You can
So
try.
let's translate to a minus 10 for me. Yeah, I can do it.
Basically, yes. You are a tech priest.
You are a tech priest. Fucking tech priest. Roll well, damn it. Aw.
Nope. You failed. You seem to get really close, though.
He
Thought
is
you
within...
almost had it. Maybe they even heard a word or two that you were saying.
He
But
is within the bonus, I think, because he's 50-something intelligence, right?
yeah, I know. That's why I was giving him a very partial success there. Not really a success, but they could make out some garbled words, and they seem surprised about this.
That was supposed
As
to
far
happen.
as it matters, I would be trying to say something along the lines, gentlemen, we would be happy to open the door for you, etc. Always willing to talk when people don't try to shoot us.
We would be you're escorting you.
Okay,
They
fair enough.
don't know what to make of it. They do remove the claw from your door now, with everyone pointing your way, with guns.
Yeah, I think this is your time to shine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna
Wait.
casually, while my heart is beating in my ears, walk up to the door and just open it with every outward appearance of confidence and casual relaxation that I can manage.
Give me a toughness bonus. A toughness check. You get plus 30.
Oh, come on, make it willpower. This is a willpower thing, surely.
No, this is a toughness thing.
Probably something different. Oh my fucking god.
Alright, so you get blasted by an immense amount of noise, which then switches off once you're staying there for a moment.
I just rub my ear like, Ugh.
Alright. Who the fuck are you? Waving that acolyte badge everywhere.
Well, I would be
You may place yourself in the over here.
The hatch is at the front?
Yeah, I put it at the front at least.
Okay.
Just making sense for us.
Well, I am Cormac McEthane, an Inquisition acolyte.
For who?
I have strict orders not to share that. I would prefer not to be shot though.
Oh, really? Is that what you would prefer?
Uh-huh. I already have enough holes in my body. Some assholes tried to ambush us a few hours back.
The Inquisitor walks up to you, goes to your side, and puts a power sword right next to your jugular. So, if you are an acolyte and not someone that has just taken such a promising verification, speak to me.
Well, that's why I came out here. That was the idea.
I hope you have some kind of ciphers to speak in.
Do you?
I just have secret ecclesiarchy tongue and whatever registration we were given.
Ah, I see. So, you go traveling around in some kind of archaeotech ship with a pair of acolytes with nothing to you but just some basic acolyte identification.
Our job does not involve frequent coded reports, so that was not a priority in our training.
Oh, with how much secrecy surrounds you, I'd be really impressed if that was the case.
We have a different set of skills.
Oh, what would that be? Going around causing chaos?
Among others, yes, actually. We are exceptionally good at it, as you might have noticed.
Alright then. Why the fuck did you interfere with my operations?
I'm presuming that's the assumed rogue trader.
Yes.
Well, we were investigating these strange happenings around here, and... well, it seems that some people decided that... how should I put it? We came across a tracking device, and it had a listening device in it that we weren't aware of until we had a chance to examine it. And I believe it caught mention of us potentially being acolytes. So when people use that to track us and try and kill us, we assumed that those people were enemies of the Imperium. So we reacted accordingly.
That's what you assumed? Wait, what is this about killing you?
Well, generally when someone, upon seeing a tech priest, go running away, opens fire, it's seen as a hostile action and his friends open fire in return.
So, what you're saying is, you looted dead bodies, took their stuff, found they had a tracking device on them, messed with the tracking device, made it cause weird signals on my end of things, and then when I went to have somebody go and retrieve it, also known as my muscle in this town, you went ahead and killed them when you ran away from them.
They didn't even try to speak with us. They came around the corner, weapons in hand, and opened fire. Of course, our tech priest went running. Staying there in people's face when they're firing bolter rounds at you is generally a career-ending move.
Suppose I can't blame him for that one. Although I'm not sure why they were shooting at you. Why would they shoot at you?
Well,
Well,
I
how do you know
wasn't
I paid
gonna
them good money?
comment, but you named them muscle, and I think that description is entirely accurate in regards to their decision-making ability.
Yeah.
As to the weird signals, I expect that might have been us taking said piece of equipment for proper examination into the ship. I believe the hull might have blocked the machine spirits communicating.
Yes, we discovered that. We actually were about to start seeing who to buy this from, but then we found out that it was causing issues.
Yeah, I couldn't really sell it anyway. It's kind of on loan from our boss, and I think we're expected to give it back when we're done with it.
Comprehension seems to come to the Inquisitor, but he doesn't say anything.
Do I notice that?
Make me an awareness check to see how well you notice it.
Awareness or scrutiny?
Scrutiny, you're in a very bad position, so you're going to receive a minus 20.
So that's like a
your
target
side.
of So that's a target of like 11 in total, because I assume augurs don't help with this.
They actually will.
Okay, so it's a flat roll. Okay. Nope.
Close
Hey,
but no
reroll.
cigar.
Oh. Right, it's all perception. That is very true.
The only reason it didn't apply earlier was because of some different circumstances.
Yeah, I
But
don't
rather
notice. I'm a bit nervous about the 6 turrets pointing at my face. So, given the amount of people and firepower here, I'll take it as an excellent compliment of our abilities. Going as planned, guys. We have our in.
Really? The turrets are pointing at the ship just in case somebody starts trying to put on the engines for some stupid reason?
Yeah.
That was my second plan, actually.
I think you must understood that you were gonna shoot down the ship if we tried to run away with it.
It did cross my mind. They were not wrong to assume that it might.
So, what exactly is your mission here then?
Well, apparently a great many weird things have been going on here. For one, the planet is unseasonably quiet on certain fronts which concern the Inquisition, and, well, we are looking for any sign of the local authorities and such potentially aiding said people in staying off the radar or any other treachery. Concerned people are concerned.
Seems to just let the sword. He just goes and puts it back in his scabbard.
We pumped just enough information from the prisoner, Jackalow. See? It's working!
Let's hope it's actually what I think. It's not what I think it is then.
This
He
is
just
how
seems
we
to
team
start
up with
laughing a
him.
bit.
'Cause
I'll be back for you in a moment. I'm just gonna come back over here. This is hilarious.
I'm using my auger
Rogue
to
Trader
try and
seems a little
listen in.
confused, but hey, the Rogue Trader seems confused, but he just goes, "I'll tell you in a little while. Don't worry."
Same conspiracy, called it.
I am no. This is not a good thing. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that they're either whoever sent you are either geniuses or idiots.
I can't pretend that the same thought has not crossed my mind, but one serves as one is called to.
Yes. Quite an impressive display. Managing to, cause the entire division of the Arbites to roll out for the ecclesiarchy.
I was mildly surprised at their warm welcome, and a little proud as well, I must admit.
They still have all the weapons pointed at you.
Yeah, I expect so. I think at this point we're an urban legend.
We got away out of the fucking ecclesiarchy place. It was surrounded with nothing more than a power sword.
It's like, they're in the walls.
Fucking hell.
So, I know that you were rallying an Imperial regiment recently as well. What was that about? Something about, trying to go against some rich asshole or something, if I remember right?
No, that was actually, well, tracking devices, and given where we found a person that was wearing the said armor, we assumed that it might devolve into hostility, so we made sure that we had backup in case they tried to open fire on us. It was just a precaution, honestly.
You have an interesting taste for precautions.
6 versus 6, or rather an unknown number as it was at the time, as opposed to 3 versus an unknown number. It makes a significant difference.
So, do you have any kind of real leads to what's going on? Or have you been lollygagging around?
We know the names of several people in the lower hive that suspiciously absent themselves as soon as,
Kinda
We can-
immediately just intervenes right here. So, do you have a psyker with you?
yeah, we do. We have one. If you've been picking him
Do
up,
you
he's probably
have
ours.
A tech priest with you?
Yeah. Psyker, Tech Priest, and me from the good old Ecclesiarchy. That's us.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, I have a feeling that he's checking to see if we're gonna try and lie to him. So, as honest as possible. It's good. We wanted to be on his radar. It worked. We tell him everything except the few bits we don't. That's the whole plan. This is perfect.
Alright. So, the rogue trader seems fairly annoyed at the whole interruption part, but we'll just continue on. Alright, so, what exactly do you have in real evidence here of anything going on?
Nothing concrete.
Where did you get this
Mostly
evidence?
leads. We are not particularly high on the totem pole, so since this might be a very long lead, we are here to make sure that it actually doesn't turn into something. I have a feeling we might be more of a just to be sure thing, and we have been on the planet for, well, less than a week at this point. We've just started.
Aren't very high on the totem pole. Rogue trader's looking at your ship while he says this.
Yes. It's a very high totem pole, if that's the case.
Well, we've been with the Inquisition for a while, obviously, but missions of this caliber is something new to us. So we're kind of feeling our way as we go along.
Alright, everyone out of the ship, line up in front here.
I'll just. I guess. I'll just
Jackalord,
move
looking
out.
incompetent is not a bad thing here necessarily.
Anyone still in there?
Hmm,
Just you three?
I
well,
This is where you say yes or no. It's entirely
I
up to you.
think they have scanners that can penetrate it as high up as there are. And I have a feeling this dude might be a psyker, so I'm gonna say, well, we did manage to capture one of your guys and we did question him. Sorry about that. He does seem to know what demon nets are though, so you might want to just shoot him to be
Hi.
safe.
Got Charles in there?
Did we ask him his name?
We know it. He was the insert appropriate Arbeits rank in charge of it. We didn't get that far into the interrogation.
Get out of my way!
Come on.
I'm not standing here.
I move as if to follow him inside.
Yeah. Laser rifle goes off.
Oh, that's just rude. It's fine.
It was obviously a warning shot. But
Yeah. No,
It's
that's my in-character reaction when it splashes next to me.
no one seems to be particularly happy with you here.
That's fine.
Good God, Charles, what did they do to you?
And Charles just
Sir,
starts
I'm so happy
screaming.
to see you. It's been so long.
And then he remembers that oh, that is because the whole planet, we inferred that the whole planet had vanished. He might think this is a like demon corrupted. So that's been captured as well. We told him, oh my god, we told him we were cleaning out another nest and that he had nothing to fear. He thought the fighting was still going on.
Yes, he did.
Holy
What are
shit.
you doing? Are you among the Chaos Worshippers, sir? No. What the hell are you talking about?
Interesting interrogation techniques. Effective, to be sure.
The only bad thing is once they question this dude, it might go, maybe they're not as incompetent as they look.
Again, whoever said you is either an idiot or a genius. Who knows?
To be determined.
Oh. So he's taking a look around the ship. He's gonna bring the other guy back out.
When he comes out, I'm gonna go like, oh, by the way, the carapace armor and the microbead are there and there.
Whatever at this point. I can get more of those. Go on, Charles. Go home. You need some therapy.
I think he needs an exorcist at this point.
No clerics. No clerics will see him. We will go and see a psychiatrist.
I
I
think
know
that's.
they're not very trusted, but at this point...
I think psychiatry is heresy in this day and age. So I think we need to shoot him on those grounds alone.
He's a rogue trader. You can't shoot him on those grounds.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
they
could
are
shoot him on
bite.
any grounds.
I mean, they are bite.
As if he's going to see the rogue trader's psychiatrist. You shoot him, you get fucked.
Okay, fine. Fucking rich
Yeah, we-
assholes.
Even if you shot
There goes
shot the
Charles.
I don't think
I
we
just
killed
want
him.
Broken psyche.
I just want to reiterate, guys. As bad as the situation looks, it's still going according to plan.
Oh my-
This is the plan we decided when we first started, and we knew it was gonna be risky as fuck.
I love that the plan apparently involves being put forth by a small army and then having las cannons pointed at
The
your
plan was always flexible. Making a splash got us in contact with the Inquisitor while making it look like we had nothing to do with him. That's the thing, you would never suspect we're here for him at this point. Because
Sure.
who would do this?
Epic, I never said it was a good plan he had.
Come on, it's a great plan, Jackalor. It completely allays suspicion. It just risks our lives a whole lot, which are expandable in the first place.
I don't agree with this.
It's for the Imperium.
good plan.
Our death does not matter if it serves the Imperium.
Alright. So, you are either incompetence, trying to show yourselves as competent, or you're competence trying to show yourselves as incompetence. It is very hard to tell with this group here.
I think some of us are one and some the other. Just nodding
So-
towards the here slightly.
I'm going to bring you on my ship. And then we are going to find out the bottom of this.
Oh, we would
The last cannons on the ship.
love nothing more. That seems like a swell idea. Trying to look like I am very unhappy with this, while inside it's like, yes! Yes! Yes!
We're not going on the rotator's ship, right? We're going on the Inquisitor's ship, right? Right, please.
Oh no, you're going to the Rogue Trader's ship.
Oh, well, no, then
With
it's
the
like,
Inquisitor.
oh, the Inquisitor is based there as well.
Oh no, he's not. He's just along for the ride right now.
Oh,
Okay.
Jeff just.
Because you've caused him some issues right now.
Some issues. I wonder how much influence he had to bring about just get all this here.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
he didn't do anything with bringing this
Oh.
here. That was all the Rogue Trader.
Yeah, I meant the rogue trader.
Okay, so we're going to his ship, and we are gonna get, I assume, a discussion there.
Yeah, you're going to get a discussion.
Do you want us to, like, strip our weapons before we go or something? The Kier can carry them inside.
If you try anything, we'll just cut your head off.
Hey, if you don't mind, I would personally prefer not to be disarmed. Like every second step, something's trying to kill us on this
The more you
planet.
talk, the more I want to shove my plasma gun in your face.
Everyone hates Ginger.
Call him along already.
Yes, yes. Well, go then, Psyker, go!
So, you guys have you're brought over to a rather large shuttle ship, and then you get blasted off along with the small army with you up into what appears to be a small fleet of about a cruiser and 3 frigates plus a couple transports.
Oh, are these yours?
I will shoot you.
I look pointedly at him. That's the Cormac, that is.
It's fine, I'm reinforcing the illusion of incompetence, Jackalor.
You're doing a good job. Let's put it that way.
The Inquisitor is just all along smiling all the way up.
Yeah, I have a feeling he sees through a lot of this. But that's okay. As long as he doesn't know we're here for him, this actually plays to our advantage. If both of
Yeah,
them
I'm
thought
pretty
we were
sure, yeah.
completely incompetent, then we would be fucked.
We're so fucked.
Jackalor, ye of little faith,
Yes.
trust in the Emperor.
Yes, not you.
Hey, I'm the only one with pure faith. Fuck off.
That doesn't help your statement.
Do we want to split it a second time before we go on the ship?
Sure, go ahead.